Yo.
Mhm.
We are back again and again and again. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Knicks in 6 podcast.
Yes.
I am your humble and gracious host, Sire Van Dam, Van Deezy, Guru if you my mans, don't call me Guru if we not mans. And I'm joined once again and again and again.
A little less humble than the man Van Dam. I'm not even going to fake it. A little less humble than your man Van Dam.
Just a tad. Mr. Sean Harris is
I don't know how you can have any bits of humble in you right now, bro. We've been speaking a lot of things into existence.
We cooking up.
And
we cooking up.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
It's a good time to be us.
But yes, this podcast is brought to you by the Smooth Family Network. You can follow us everywhere at Knicks in 6 IX Pod. And you can follow the network everywhere at Smooth Family ENT. You can follow me everywhere at Frostmind Guru. And Sean will find you.
I'm probably already following you. If you listen to this pod, I'm probably already following you.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So we're not going to waste no time, ladies and gentlemen. We are here. I'm here to let y'all know.
2 games behind our own schedule for it. So we got a lot to get to.
Oh, yeah. So last day we recorded was the 17th. It's now the 28th. And I'm here to let y'all know the Irrational Conference.
As it should be.
It is present. It is present and accounted for. It is here. It is here. Okay. I've reserved my feelings.
I've already started calling family and friends and started fights. By the way, the Phoenix Suns lost to the Orlando Magic today, as I predicted on a little side note with a Phoenix fan who was questioning, why would you ever want to do a pod for the Knicks? I'm sorry, sir. Should I do one for the Suns? Don't make me laugh.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah, we in here.
Oh, my goodness. We are in here. So let's just not bury the lead. The Knicks are 6-0 since the last time we
recorded. Something like
6-0.
No big deal.
6-0. 6-0. 6 wins, 0 losses.
Just like that.
And we'll go through each one of those wins.
Which puts us to 2 losses in the month of January. 2 losses in the OG era and 0 losses with the combo of OG and Jalen Brunson. That's a stat that I'm going to start looking at it all because we missed those 2 games. You know what I mean? Like, the OG and Brunson combo is undefeated. All right. Yeah.
It is. All right, let's start us off, all right? So we're going to take it back. Knicks played the Houston Rockets 109-94. That's a victory. Well, like I said, we won all of these games.
Right.
It's a victory. Assume the larger score is our score because
if it's a big gap, then it's definitely us.
All right, we had a great game. Julius Randle 31. Josh Hart's a roller coaster, man. 14 boards.
Josh Hart's a roller coaster.
14 boards. The Josh Hart experience is what it is. Josh Hart, 14 boards, 9 defensive, 5 offensive rebounds.
I'm not going to complain about it.
Why would you?
You know why I'm not going to complain mainly? Because we praised Dylan Brooks on the last pod.
We did.
And it's like he was like, you know what? I'm going to give y'all some love back. And he just had an abysmal game out here in the Garden. Thank you, Dylan Brooks. Yo, even more of a fan than I was before. If you cook up everybody else and bully and taunt everybody else in the league, but not the Knicks, you have a friend here in the garden, all right?
I'm fine with it.
You got a friend out here.
I'm fine with it. Jalen Brunson, once again, him, 37-3.
Oh, there's a lot of that. There's
a lot of him. There's a lot of Jalen Henson within the sixth grade stretch. Just to be clear, I'm here to talk my shit. I'm here to give unequivocal praise to
everybody. Is here to do that. We all been going through it and been waiting, and we're all here to celebrate.
Yes, and we will.
Yeah, ups and downs, good and bad. We still here to party. Like, yeah.
Yes. OG Anunoby, 15-5.
Goat.
What stood out to me, a team high, 43 minutes.
Wait, he ran 43 minutes that game? All right, so that who was out that he had to cover for, that we had him playing 43 minutes? Because there got to be a reason.
No one. This is Tibbs just being himself.
15.
Making decisions.
It's just how we was feeling.
43 minutes.
All right.
And let's be clear, I have a full-fledged theory about OG's minutes and how I don't think he should ever sit ever again. But that's my big toxic. This is where me and Tim aligning.
He looked built for it. He looked like he can handle it. So I mean, let him do his thing, right?
Yes, indeed. We shut down Şengün. He's a good player, but we shut him down. He did nothing. Dylan Brooks, shout out to Dylan Brooks. Freddie VanVleet had 24, but this game they wasn't really in this game because we was just cooking them. That's just what happened. It happened immediately, and it was sudden for them. Like, we really started running them out of the shit early. It
was competitive in the first half. I think it was like a 1.2 point like lead at the end of the first we had, but third quarter once we put our foot on the gas and then we gone. Yeah,
it was time.
And we've been doing that a lot, y'all. We've been just separating ourselves. Before it was just like, yo, beat the teams you're supposed to, and now it looks like we're beating them repeatedly within the same game, and that's nice to see.
Because we need to. Yeah. Because this is
we're beating them by halves, we're beating them by quarters, we're beating them by long stretches of scoring and droughts and boards. We're beating them all sorts of ways.
Everybody's getting cooked. I'd be remiss to say, superstar as per Gilbert Arenas, Jalen Green came through with a whopping 15.
Boy. That's what we really needed in the garden right there. That's clearly the missing key.
15
how much did Brunson get again? Since we have to trade him and Randle for Green?
37 and 3.
So we got to trade 37 and 3. What did Randle get again? Did Randle get less than 15 points?
He had 30.
Oh, no, he had 32, huh? So he also had 30. So he had 30. Oh, okay, cool. Cool.
It was a lot of heads given out to
It's been a weird week for talking heads and the Knicks.
A weird week indeed. Niggas be hating. It's ridiculous. But we ball. Houston. Not too much on this game. That's Houston. We cooked them. Moving on. Knicks win 113-109 against the Washington Wizards. As I've told y'all on multiple occasions on this podcast, the Washington Wizards are the most unserious franchise in the NBA currently. If it wasn't for a 28 losing game streak by the Detroit Pistons, who are tanking for Bronny James, as per
yes. Quote me, and that is the Knicks and 6X exclusive.
The story of the NBA would be, why is the Washington Wizards such an unserious franchise?
I'm gonna say, you have the answer? I can't provide an answer for that today. All right,
I don't. I can't provide, nor do I really care that much. Jalen Brunson, 41 points. Another him game. Just being him is what he does. Isaiah Hartenstein, 17 boards. Once again, Boarding up. Boardman gets paid. And my brother in Christ, you are getting some chicken.
Yo, can we not wait until the summer? And can we just sign the extension now, though? Like,
right? That's what I'm saying as well.
Yo, until we sign an extension on him, all that talk I had before about wondering about his future, and it was either him or IQ. Even though we got rid of IQ, I am nervous about Hartenstein long term. Like, we need
6'3",
we need to sign him for something comfortable.
Perfect bench big. Like high quality role player.
But he might be trying to do something sneaky right now. He might be trying to play for a starting gig somewhere. Like,
listen, and that's real. And that's real. That's all I can say. If he want to go bleed the starting center down in Charlotte or in Washington,
just tell us first. Washington, okay, just make sure you give us time to work something out so we don't go without for you, bro. But we'll send you to where you want to go with love, because you've been going above and beyond.
Absolutely. This game was closer than it needed to be. We won by 4. I would say that we were absolutely selling this game for the simple fact that Marvin Bagley, who the third, that was recently traded to Washington, got off the plane and gave us 20 and 11. I didn't like that at all. Jordan Poole, who is the most unserious basketball player, playing on the most unserious franchise in the NBA, had 24 and 4. I didn't like that. But also, I was like, as long as we win, it's January. I don't really care, to be honest with you. That's kind of how I feel now.
For playing down to our competition and then coming away with the win, I'll let that be our new bad game level of bad. I'm here for that.
Indeed. Not too much on the Wizards. You guys know that the Wizards suck. Like, we don't care about them.
Wizards ain't doing nothing crazy. I would have liked Kuzma to hit 20 points for my parlay. That couldn't have happened.
Indeed, he sold my parlay.
But
you know,
it happens. You know, we're all right with that. 41, 21, 19. Dante.
Come on,
got a 19-point game from Dante, 19 from OG.
That brother could shoot the basketball.
Yeah, the bench didn't do much of nothing in this game. It's only who we got here? McBride and Achua that scored with a whopping 7 points. So,
yeah, it was Jalen Brunson beating him for 41 and taking Jordan Poole to the school of I get buckets. And Jordan Poole lost that battle.
Shout out to McBride. Moving on. The reason I wanted to say that last part was because Deuce, even though it was just 5 points, led the bench in scoring, and that is a stat that I'm keeping track of, because I've seen plenty of bad scoring IQ games in the past, and I'm not saying that IQ is mid. I would never say some nonsense like that. I'm just saying that Deuce is not mid either. All right. So let's keep going.
Indeed. All right, moving on. Game of the week, probably. Most likely, yes, actually.
Okay.
All right. Knicks win 126-100.
Year?
The return.
Ooh.
The return. IQ and Rowan Barrett Jr. come back to the Garden.
For it.
Shout out to Knicks PR. I'm just gonna get
I got on my feet for this one.
Excellent videos. Excellent tribute videos.
They didn't give you the individual ones that you wanted.
The ones that I begged for. I said I wanted one play after the other, but I understood that we was pressed.
Which worked out because IQ wasn't watching it anyway. It was too much for him. He wasn't. He didn't look at it at all, and I respect it. I understand, bro.
Oh, man, this was a great game. Obviously, it was a great game because we absolutely cooked them. I want to put that on the table from the rip. I was like, oh, we won the trade. It's a fleecing. I'm sorry.
It looks bad.
It's a fleecing. The fact that they got no real picks out of this trade, and they got the choice of the right to first refusal of Emmanuel Quickley's contract, as well as the right to develop R.J. Barrett, is pain. I'm not even going to lie. It's kind of pain for them. Give it up. Kudos to Rowan. Rowan played well in this game. Man, Rowan came back, gave us a nice little 28 and 4.
Yeah, like, look at you over there.
Okay. like
I wasn't
that.
scared by
Emmanuel
it.
quickly.
It wasn't
Not at all.
a factor, but
Not
it was
at
good
all.
that he was eating.
Not at all. Not even
Yeah.
a little bit. Emmanuel quickly 12 and 11. He was dishing. He was doming them up. He's doming them up. They was playing well, man. We had Bruce Brown Jr. openly advocating to get traded to the Knicks during this game. That was weird, but it was okay.
Please, no more of that. Nowhere unless you're DeRozan that's going to do that at the post game. I don't want to hear that from nobody else in the league.
You ain't like that?
I didn't. I don't like none of that. I do everything that Tibbs like. I'm a Tibbs guy. Like, come on, bro, sit down. Have some decency, son. You play for the Raptors right now.
He had none.
We're probably still suing you, and we just fleeced your team.
No shame. No shame. No shame. I just want you to know. No shame. I said their scores first to let y'all know that we absolutely fucking put them. Jalen Brunson 38-14.
How many times are you going to say he's scoring 30, bro?
Oh my God,
like, he's
bro.
up.
Bro, I need you to understand something. He knew Emmanuel quickly. His young gunner was coming back to the building, and he said respectfully. Respectfully. I
don't come in. Don't come in here with all that thinking you're going to make them miss you on my time. Not on.
Yes. It's just not happening. This is what happens when you're him. This is just what happens when you're him. And that's all I'm going to say about that. 38, 9, and 5. I don't want to get too much into it. Julius Randle, triple-double.
Yeah.
Triple-double. 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 He was cooking. It took it personal. Both of them. They took it personal.
Oh. Who else took it personal?
They said, we love our young
Precious
boys.
Achua.
OG. And Precious. Oh, yeah. Big Precious. Oh, I forgot
this was the Precious game.
18 and 11.
Yes.
My fault.
Yo, Precious took advantage of all of that garbage time, didn't he?
All I'm going to say is this. I'm not going to lie to you. You got to get Precious his props. This is not garbage can buckets over here. Those are some good buckets.
A good 10 of those buckets did come before garbage time. That is correct.
He was cooking up. And they said Precious Achua, anytime he played one of his OTs, he started cooking up. And and let's be clear, this was the game. Before this game, I was like, we're gonna have to send Precious to the moon for 2 seconds.
I was looking at the trays out there with
I was like, yo, he's looking terrible. But this was the start of a good Precious Achua.
Maybe we do have space for you. Maybe there's room on the bench for you, Precious. Yeah.
He's had this. What is this? This is game 3. From game 3 until like now, I was like, okay, I see a little something here. So shout out to Precious from the Bronx.
That helps.
Josh Hart 10 and 9 too. Yo,
everybody came to play for this game.
Dante 17.
Only person I wish that cooked up a little was Deuce. But when you keeping the team down to 100 points. And then you beat them by 26 points.
Yes.
That is you dominating offensively and defensively. And that's plenty for me. McBride didn't cook up, but neither the IQ, if you ask me. Sure, he got the double-double, but, I mean, I don't think...
Yeah, he was missing. He was breaking up.
I
want to give a special shout-out to Scotty Not Him Barnes with the 9, 7, and 6 stat line. Face of the franchise
because he lost his audition and it must hurt. He tried last time. His audition game, he thought he put something his best foot forward, and we was like, that was a nice try.
He told us,
but we need OG, and it's looking like we made the right decision. That gotta hurt.
He told us. I'm just telling you what he told us. He told us that he was him, and I just not seeing
Once the Knick, always the Knick.
Oh,
that was
shout out my guys.
That was the worst Toronto game as far as competition in a few
in some time. In some time. I'm not even gonna lie. We thoroughly cooked them.
Concern.
Like thoroughly. I had no concerns whatsoever.
They'll right the ship or not.
Moving on. Shout out my guys. Shout out my guys, IQ and Rowan. Good luck. You know, it's tough. Next time we'll talk about you is probably the next time we play the Raptors. And we'll probably cook y'all again. So
whenever you want to be
tough. Here. Moving on. New Jersey. Ladies and gentlemen. The Knicks go across the tunnel.
And show their ass.
Verbatim.
What a home game on the
Knicks
road.
Go across the tunnel. So Knicks win 108-103 to the New Jersey Nets. Good game. I'll give you that. It was a good game. I feel like we were selling a little bit, but to be honest. And Mikal just was having a very, very good game. And shout out to Mikal. Y'all know I like
best
Mikal,
audition of the season, but we're not trading with Brooklyn. But best audition of the season.
Yeah. Yeah, because remember, if y'all remember his last game, we had that nigga in jail. Like, he was clamped up. Could not go nowhere. Like, jail. And that was pre-OG.
Yes.
Like, he was getting clamped up by Quentin Grimes.
Yes.
he's getting jailed. So I'm not gonna lie, I walked into this game knowing that we was jailing up. So the fact that Mikal Bridges had 36, 5, and 5 was not lost upon me. But I'm here to tell y'all that was a fraudulent 36. I watched the game. Yo, they was screening that nigga open all day long. He was doing nothing but hitting shots. And I give him credit. Right? Because you got to hit the shots that you get. But, yo, they had that man moving around like Klay Thompson. Like, I was like, this is not even your game. Like, I had no belief in this 36.
Yo, that game was going on for so long. It was a game.
I'm like, yo, what is you doing? What are you doing?
That was the problem with that game. That was the problem with that game. He got 36 points. You know what? It's like Cat getting 62 and then losing. Mm-hmm. It was like that. Like, that was a lot of the Nets been selling all week, all 2024 they've been selling.
All year.
Yeah.
All year. All 2024. They've blown like 5 or 6 leads. Like, we were lead number 5 that they blew. Like, out of like a 7 lead streak. Of losing streak of blowing fourth quarter leads. Like, they was cooking us up until the fourth quarter. And in the fourth quarter, Jalen Brunson decided, hello, I'm him. Once again.
I mean, Mikal with a career high in 3-pointers. 7 threes he hit. 7 trays. You know what I mean? And once again,
now Mikal is good.
Brunson,
he's good.
I understand why everyone be like, we need to trade him here and get the Nova boys, you know, full effect and all of that. Yeah, I get it. It all sounds really nice. I don't see that happening. But, you know, I'm not against it if it was able to magically happen and not cost me Josh Hart and Quentin Grimes.
Now we might have Mikal at home. I'm going to get into that later. But we might have Mikal at home. I'm like, well, I'm seeing out of the young guard, but we might have Mikal at home. Yeah, but Mikal, like, what was that? Are you good or are you not good? I don't need to see 36, 5, and 5, or do I need? And then you come out and get.
Yo, he was hurt. Like, he tried. He wasn't. He hated that. He said it in the post game.
He hated that game. We took over the. We took over.
And he never experienced nothing like that.
We took over it. It was dangerous. How?
Let's go. It's not fun for anybody out here, I think, to be playing on your home court and be hearing the other team like that. To feel like the away team at home. Yeah, little bro.
Yes.
Yeah. You little player 2 Luigi ass out of here.
Yeah, get out of here. I'm not even trying to hear that.
The controller port's not even plugged in, dog. Stop it.
Yeah, so shout outs to Jalen obviously being him. Shout outs to Julius obviously also being him with the 39-7 game. I thought this game was good because I thought this was a good OG game for the simple fact that he was getting screamed to death. Like, I don't understand. I locked in on this game specifically because I told my man Beggs, and shout out my guy Beggs. because he was in the chat. He was like, "Yo, we need to go get Mikhail," and I was like, "I don't know. I think we got Mikhail at home, and his name is OG Anunoby." So this game, of course, he's texting me and he's like,
"This is not an OG game, but
this is not the game." But I'm looking at this game and I'm like, "Yo, Mikhail is getting screened open every time he shot a three. He was wide open because they said 3 screens for him to get open." I'm like, "This is
this is on you, bro.
I know that
Carry
you
us.
Yeah, you could do this. You could do this for Klay Thompson, Steph Curry. Why are you screening open Mikhail like he's fucking Steph Curry? He's hitting threes like he's a 3-point shooter, and he was knocking him down. So it was a bad look for my OG Mikhail at home take. But I give OG credit. He locked him up in the 4th, and that brother did nothing. He did absolutely nothing, and he finished with a plus minus. An egregious level plus minus once again, even though he only scored 10. Wait, hold up. I might be selling my man short. I think he had like 5 steals.
Every day his record is crazier than he had 4 steals this game. Every day his record is
jail. That's
plus
crazy.
11. No, he's a madman.
10, 5, and 4 steals.
I don't even look for OG to score like that no more. Every time he scores, it's just a bonus. Because he's so good defensively. He's
no, you don't even understand. It looks crazy.
I really don't understand.
Like when you watching
I really don't understand.
When you watching it live, it looks insane. It looks like, yo, this brother knows where the ball is going.
Oh, yo, the way he be ball hawking, that shit is different. Because you don't want nobody to be going after the steal like that as often as they do, except him. It's different.
Yeah, he be seeing it. He be seeing it, and I give him his credit for that. I
haven't seen this much of fluidity and continuity just by adding a player into a team since I saw Durant go to State. And I'm not kidding you. It's only then I was like, oh, once you got there, everything just got easy. Like, too easy. Like, Randle looked like he toned it down some. Like, he's moving slower. Like, he's processing it different.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Good stuff.
It's crazy to look at in real time. So, yeah, we whooped them niggas. We always whooped them. They said that they said Nicky Claxton gonna say, yo, he ain't never lost to the Knicks. And ever since he made that statement, he ain't never beat the Knicks. This is why humility is key. Little bro. This is why humility is key. Stop talking shit. Because when we up,
I'm about to say, it's hard to talk about humility, bro, when we about to talk about the next game. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. All right. So, disclaimer, ladies and gentlemen, this was the game where the irrational confidence absolutely broke out.
What humility?
Completely. I'm talking dynasty.
I was dynasty talking during this game. Yes.
Oh yeah. All right. So, Knicks shellacked. The Denver Nuggets. Oh man, you see the score that got off my screen. That's how much we absolutely
122 to 84.
There we go.
A 38-point demolition, now. Just deconstruction of the champions.
Clear. That's the champs.
The champs is here.
That's the champs. And they got fucking put. Like, let's be clear.
And before the blame goes to Jokic getting poked in the eye, which, by the way,
he was getting put before.
Wasn't a dirty play because he got ball first and then it rolled off the ball into his. That's just ball. That happens. We're not dirty here. We're not Miami. Okay, we try to go about things the right way.
It don't matter. It don't even matter to me. They was getting put long before Jokic got any form of eye injury. And the funny shit is, is that he still put up 30.
Yes.
That don't got nothing to do with Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon. It don't put nothing to do with KCP, Schmurda, fucking Peyton Watson. Like, it don't got nothing to do with none of these.
He's the most accurate my player in the league to me. Like, when you create a center in 2K, when you create a center, you create Jokic. Every time you try to do it, you create Jokic. And I've never seen somebody so 2K. Like, the other day we praised Embiid for having the calmest 30 and whatever he had out here. Like, it was just a calm 30-pointer he put up. And Jokic did that with one eye and no...
He's good.
He either assisted or made the first, 17 points for the Nuggets. Like, oh, bravo.
Nah, so let's be clear, right? So 122 to 84. This is the game right after the Mikal game. This is when I was like, we may have Mikal at home. Once again, OG Anunoby in 29 minutes. 26-2. Hold up, give me the steals. Give me the steals.
I got you.
I'm waiting for the steal.
Oh, yeah, he went nothing. No, this is the one. This is the one you're thinking of.
Son, this is the 6 steal.
Yes, it is.
Game. So that's 10 steals. That's 10 steals in 2 games, by the way. That's 10 steals in 2 games. Yo, and all of them steals look crazy. I want you to know. Half of them was like him stripping you straight up. But the other 3, he was just jumping the lane. Like, yo, bro. That's basketball IQ.
Right.
Yeah. And I know Tibbs is foaming at the mouth. He's like,
sick.
This is my guy. This is my guy. This is my guy. I don't think there's ever been, I've never seen more of a guy that's Tibbs' guy than OG Anunoby since like Luol Deng and Joakim Noah. Legitimately. Like, I cannot even put on the table how this is really Tibbs' guy. Everything he does is what Tibbs wants, bro. Like, legitimately. Tibbs wants to put people 88 points. 88 points is crazy for the champs. Like, that's crazy. Like, I feel like I can't even understate that. They said that the league average is like 111 opponent points scoring, and we're holding them under 100 points. We're the only team in the league. Like, there's a 12-point difference between first place, which is us, and second place. That's crazy. That's jail.
Yes.
Jail. Jail, and I love me some jail. And I love me some jail. I'm just being real with y'all. Because they don't make no sense. It don't make no sense.
It was just
this level of jail that just happened to them. Maybe you could put it into better words than I can.
Bro, I mean, I could talk poetically about. All right. This is the best way I can say this.
Yes,
we pick which games we think is going to win or lose every week, and we didn't get to pick this game. And I'm glad I didn't have to pick this game prior.
You didn't have to pick against your guys because you saw it.
Because we didn't have
on paper
Hartenstein. We didn't have Mitch. We paraded Jericho Sims and Precious Achua to go. All right, go ahead. I tried to put it in words to explain this game.
How would we even be remiss without showing love to young Jericho? He had 5 blocks in the first half. Yo, everybody got ends on the ass whooping. Everybody.
You want me to put it in words, bro? That's how. Who and how? Who is going to say Sims is going to man up Jokic? Who, bro? And Precious Achua. I say his, and I gotta find a better way to say his name because I hear the little disgust I have on it when I say like, there's no way. That's my fault. He doesn't deserve that. I know in the beginning I was like, okay, where and how can we move him? But he had a hell of a couple of games this week.
He did. He did. Like, and you got to give him that. Give him that.
I like that. Make me a fan. Like you did your job, bro. Like, all right. I was wrong. You maybe I'm not wrong. I'll give you.
Yo, my man stepped in. He stepped in and he gave the streets.
But can you really
10 boards and great defense on your man, yo, Joker. It was crazy.
I don't know. How do you call a game where Jokic gets a calm 30? All right, wait. Let me see Jokic's numbers again real quick. 31, 11, and 3. All right? 31, 11, and 3. Calm 31, 11, and 3. 27 minutes played. Not 30 nothing.
Jail.
You feel me? One eye. Like,
hold down the fort. Down the fort.
They survived it, and the team was like, and it's a classic philosophy. You do what you're going to do, but you're going to have to beat us. The team is not going to beat us.
Yeah.
Classic defensive philosophy. And I mean, it couldn't have went any better. I'm looking at it again here right now. I'm like, everybody else was trash. The second leading scorer in Denver was Gordon with 12 points. 12 points.
Yeah. It was jail. This is what you not getting. OG was locking these niggas up. Jail off. It was for Jamal. It started for Jamal.
Yo,
then he got
hard day at work for Jamal Murray.
Gordon got some of the jail. Gordon got some of the jail.
Yeah.
And then when both of them got out, Michael Porter Jr. got some of the jail. Like, it was, look at, yo, it was so much jail. Like, it was crazy. I love this game. This was the game that I needed to see to get my irrational confidence out there. And I was like, okay, I think we're definitely
we in the building.
With the
we in the building. We in the building and soon out the window. No, I get it.
It just looks crazy. Like, that's all I'm trying to tell y'all is that it just looks insane in real time. Like, I just don't understand what I'm supposed to take away from this looking this crazy in real time.
I get it.
That's all I'm saying. This is not something I'm used to. I'm just being real.
Granted, and I like saying this, we beat Denver both times last year too. We used to get washed by Denver.
That's why I felt super comfortable.
Yeah.
That's why I felt super comfortable. I was like, we definitely were supposed to.
Like, it was a blowout, and it didn't feel like a fluke because we beat this team the last two times we played them, and one was with Jokic, and one was without Jokic. This time was with a prime Jokic until things went a little south for him, but we was already winning by double digits at that point, and it didn't look like we was letting our foot off the gas, which
they had their full
it.
team, though.
Like, Jericho Sims.
They had their full team.
And Precious Achiuwa. And that's the game.
Was the center tandem versus the reigning MVP and finals MVP. And we won by 38.
Duh.
You can't make that up.
Wait. Grimes had 19 points off the bench. That was the thing, too. Because he started to cook also. And Grimes has been looking...
Oh, he's been Mr. He's been looking like Mr. Fourth Quarter.
Grimes has been...
looking a little bit like Mr. Fourth Quarter. Like, yo, I'm going to miss everything until the
I don't have a trade scenario with Grimes in it. Any trade that you hear me say, Grimes is not in the mix of it. So, take it.
I'm not going to lie to you. My theory on Quentin Grimes is that if we take him off the market, he might become the sixth man.
Yeah, we can't do that.
Like, that's my theory. If we took him off the market, like if he's like he's the player, young player in the trade scenario. Like, we don't have nobody else that's young
that we could trade. That we could trade. No.
Yeah. So my thing is this. That's why it gets iffy for me, because it's like I don't see a trade where we get immediately better with the Quentin Grimes trade. Like, besides if you're getting ready to push in the chips. But
nah, we need Grimes. We can't push in the chips and not have
Grimes.
Grimes.
That man's looking like he's looking like if you relieve the pressure of the trade rumors from his spirit, he might become the sixth man.
He might got something for you.
Because he's clamping up, and if he hits his three, I'm telling you, I've said this like the first episode of the season. Yo, if the nigga hit 2 or 4, we are not even having this conversation. 2 or 4. That's all I need. It's because he be going 1 for 4. He be going 2 for 6.
Every ticket,
I need
rain,
2 for
snow,
4.
sleet, hail, whatever. I'm putting Grimes 2 threes.
Yes.
I wake up and put 2 threes with Grimes on it, and that's because if he's not doing that consistently, I feel like we have a problem here. But that's all I need you to do. Yes. I mean, I'm not gonna make it sound like the easiest thing in the world to hit an NBA 3 when people are on you and you don't get the dribble, you get no assists. Yo, that KD quote.
His threes
that KD quote lives rent free in my head. They got a man who getting threes up, no assists, no dribbles, no foul shots. We can't.
Quentin Grimes, he don't got no.
That's the type of stuff we can't have.
He's pulling. And he let this nigga put 25 on us. That's what he said. He said, this nigga don't got no layup package. You got this nigga putting up 25.
That's the stuff we can't have. I hear you, KD, but we had that out here, bro. It's nice.
That's real shit.
It's nice.
That's real shit.
I feel like the rest of the world didn't talk enough about us beating this team the way that we did. And as much as I would like to keep talking about it to make up for the fact that they just tried to look over the fact that we bullied Jokic after we bullied Embiid, and we just been out here just acting. All right. All right. What's next?
Acting. All right. This is the pain game. It's time. We've buried the lead.
We did bury the lead.
Here we go. Knicks versus Heat. Oh yeah, we had to
because there was so much joy.
Oh, we would have talked. We would have talked about it for 45 minutes. It was so much joy. Right? And with joy,
and we had to experience that joy. If we didn't get that off, son, we would have been doing a disservice to ourselves.
No. So y'all know we experience joy because we're Knicks fans, and because we're Knicks fans, if we experience joy, we must also experience pain. We have to. It is to keep the equilibrium of society at its
yin yang chi.
Knicks fans specifically have to experience joy and pain simultaneously. Joy. So what does that mean? Okay. So Knicks beat. He said joy. Knicks beat.
Sorry.
In the Garden. In the Garden, 125-109 to complete the 6-game winning streak that we're currently on. Obviously, that's not the story. The story is that Julius Randle. Oh my God.
Oh wait, no, let's not jump to it. Let's not jump to it that way. All right. So we played the Miami Heat. All right. It's the Heat. It's the Heat. We don't know if we getting Hartenstein back. You know what I mean? It's the Heat. You know how we feel about them. They a little dirty. You know, we should have beat them last year. We played down to them and we didn't show for Brunson and yada, yada, yada. And they traded for Terry Rozier. So this is the new look Heat and all of that. Heroes in the building and blah, 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 blah. And we played, first of all, Terry didn't look like nothing special. So shut up to everybody that was mad that we didn't get in there and make that trade for him. We ain't need to pay that money for him. That does not hurt us.
He just feels like a bad fit.
Yeah, we don't need him.
It just feels like a bad fit.
It feels like a distraction.
For them.
They scraping for that's why I have them. That's why I have them as a contender to get Zach LaVine. And I think getting Zach LaVine is a pretty unserious move for any franchise, really.
Absolutely. Zach LaVine, I think Zach LaVine has won 3 playoff games his entire career. I actually think it's much less than that, to be honest.
And I don't even want to put it on the amount of playoff success he may or may not have, or has got to see or didn't see, because just him, his style of play is just a little nuts.
It's Jordan Poole-esque.
Yes, it's a little.
It's Jordan Poole-esque. But that's what I'm calling unserious.
But less Jordan Poole, because Jordan Poole is a nut in his head. Listen, It's not about Zach LaVine and how he's more just like a jock out there, just running and just going. And I give him
with his varsity
Yeah,
jacket?
man, he just going hard, son. Just mash turbo and just go and just wish for the best. All right. Yeah, Randle played well, and Anunoby played well. Brunson, did you say Brunson is him yet? I be leaving that for you. Because all right,
this was the himmest game he had all week.
That's what I'm saying. Randle doesn't get Randle's situation is in the fourth quarter. Let's talk about the joy first.
So you want to, like I always say, you want to give him the joy and the prosperity first, and then
I'm gonna have the vegetables last, please. Thank you.
Okay, so Jalen Brunson is him, y'all. I don't know if y'all know this, but
it's been a trend.
My God. It's been a fucking factoid. Put it in the news. Put it on the front page. His name is Jalen Brunson, and that brother is good at the sport. I'm here to declare to y'all, best point guard in the Eastern Conference. Might be best point guard in the league. That's how I'm feeling. Irrational confidence is here. Irrational confidence is here. I'm gonna let y'all know right now.
Yeah, it's all skill too.
And he might be better than everyone.
Yeah, he might just be better than the whole league. It's you know why? Because he's short. Because he's short. And it doesn't matter.
I think it's in play.
You can't pick up 2K and play with him, and then just be great. Like, it's not just like there's a physical advantage that you're going to just horse to victory. It's not like he's just green all day from three. It's none of that. It is skill, boy. It is all skill. You need to know how to go in the paint and dance without giving up the dribble and getting the shot off among the trees.
And he's throwing everything. Like, it's the bull. I know it looks bullshit to y'all, but that's just mad skills. He's just throwing that shit up there. And it's like, it's going. Every time it goes up,
there's not enough touch in the world to justify what he be doing to the bigs all day in the paint. There's not enough touch on this. He's
6'1". He's 6'1".
And that shit is a lie too.
He's 6'1".
I'm sure I'm taller than him. I'm sure they don't let you get too close to him so you can see that he ain't the height that he's listed. I'm 6. I want to meet him.
I'm 6'1".
You feel me? Like, I want to meet him because
if I ever stand next to him and we the same height, I'm like, I don't know.
Whisper to him like, I knew it. I won't tell nobody, but I knew it.
I knew you was like,
put your real height up there, bro. Really make it 5'10" and let the world see it on paper, and then go back in the kitchen and cook because you've been wilding. All right, so Brunson is him.
I just think Jalen Brunson is better at playing the point guard position than everybody.
I agree.
I'm sorry. I get that when I watched this game, I was like, oh my God. How do you even justify playing with somebody, playing against somebody that is literally outsmarting you when you are playing?
Listen,
defense.
On both ends of the court, he is at a physical defensive disadvantage every night. He makes up with it with his brains, and he gets charges because of it. Enough to lead the league in that, and be consistent and get turnovers by forcing. Come on. He uses every bit of knowledge and IQ that could be used in the game. He's one of the smartest players we've ever seen. He brought IQ and mixed it with talent and mixed it with toughness because he's getting tossed around and banged up on every third play. Like, he's special.
And the crazy part is that I can't say this enough. It just looks crazy. Like, it just looks like, yo, bro, you cannot guard this nigga at all.
He put somebody in the blender yesterday, and I was looking at the clip for like 3 minutes on loop. Just on, like, yo, how'd you let him do that to you? No! Like, yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all, with the speakers. I don't want to blow y'all speakers out, but Brunson just be having me go crazy.
This was a choice. This was a choice you made. Not to also bury the lead, OG Anunoby, once again, bro. 19-4. It looks crazy. It looks crazy out there watching him play defense. And I was saying this in the chat. I think that what works against OG is that his game is not smooth. Like it's not. He don't look smooth doing none of this shit. He looked mad strong.
He drove to the lane yesterday and he dunked it, right? And it was awkward looking and it was brolic looking and it looked unnatural for him to do it. And it looked like Precious Achua was scoring. That's what it felt like. Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
It's. I've come to the terms that I'll get over it because it looks bad efficient. It looks bad effective because at the end of the day, all he's doing, like he's getting more comfortable in the offense. That's what I saw yesterday. I like that. That was my biggest takeaway. Besides, obviously what happened. Like my biggest takeaway from his game yesterday is that he's looking a little bit more comfortable. He's taking the shots. He's not just giving the ball
not
to
anymore.
And Jalen. Like he's like that was cool, for week one, for the first 3 weeks. But I got a little song.
He's taking RJ's role in that offense and showing them how it's supposed to look.
But the thing is that he's doing high IQ shots. Like the shots even he missed is like, that was an easy shot. You should have probably just made that. Even the layups like he missing, like everything he's doing, it looks
it's
smart.
the shot you're supposed to take.
Like
if you miss it, then I guess fine, but
it's a high percentage shot. All you can ask for in the game of basketball is to take better shots than the other team. That's all you can ask. And for us to already have 2 bad shot makers is a breath of fresh air. I'll give you that. It's
have such a calming spirit.
I love seeing him.
Yeah.
Josh Hart. Josh Hart boomed it on.
Yes, he did. With a really good Josh Hart game.
Don't jump. 14.
You feel me? Almost had a double yesterday, like off the bench.
Yo,
plus minus 30.
I need like 4 or 5 good Josh Hart games in a row. Because I feel like he just not getting into a rhythm. That's why I need. That's honestly why I'm here for trade season, but I also need trade season to end. Like I need us to have our team going into it so I can see, so everybody can start getting their shit right. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm starting to feel championship
as you should.
And because I'm feeling like I need my best version of Josh Hart going into the postseason. Like I need my best version of everybody going into the postseason, really. But like, I'm here for it. This game was hilarious. Jimmy Butler. Y'all know I love me some Jimmy Butler. I hate the fact that he plays for the Heat, but 28, 8, and 4. Tyler, not him hero. Another not him person. 18 and 3. 7 for 18 from the field. Yeah, I saw something on Twitter that said if Tyler Hero coaching staff recognize that he's more JJ Redick and Kyle Korver than Donovan Mitchell.
If they ever realize that guy is doing way more than his skill set. Riley's smart. I know what Riley's doing. He's trying to. The whole point of Hero is to flip Hero into something else. The whole point of Hero is not to keep Hero because he's the goods.
Hero's the young player in their trade package.
And they've been trying to get that off, and cats is all over the league like, nah, you're not fooling us, bro. Like, no, we see him too.
Nah,
they need no.
They need a wing. Like they need a wing.
You thought I was joking about Levine, right?
Honestly.
Pat Riley and Jimmy Butler need to whip Levine into shape.
And change Tyler Hero to Chicago, go play with Kobe White. Hey, I'm not mad at that.
That's exactly what I think is supposed to happen. Where else Tyler Hero supposed to be? What he supposed to be doing? Miami got serious business to attend to. We don't got time for he's streaky and listen, I don't want to talk about it. I don't like Tyler Hero. You know I don't like Tyler Hero? Because Tyler Hero and IQ clearly had a thing going on. And IQ wanted to get...
Yeah, that's why I call him Tyler, not Hero.
Yeah, man. And I side with IQ on this, so it's just going to be down with Hero all day. Man. He can't do no right.
I respect it.
He did plenty of wrong yesterday. So that's what I like to see. 1 rebound, 3 assists. Just trash. All right, you want to talk about him now?
It's time. Oh, man, pain.
So I try to avoid it.
It's pain time, y'all. It's pain time. All right, so fourth quarter. So, all right, so I want to preface this by saying this, right? So, I had real nerves in the end of the third quarter because Jalen Brunson went to the bench, and I now have a new mantra that I am okay with Julius Randle because Jalen Brunson is here. I am now saying, I'm so serious.
A year and a half later, you finally was able to get that down.
I'm serious.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm so serious. I'm here to say that, like, Jalen Julius is my favorite Julius.
Of course.
I've seen so many versions of Julius Randle within his tenure here in New York, and I'm here to let y'all know I'm confirming it. Jalen Julius is my favorite Julius. I don't ever want to see Julius Randle.
Wait. OG Julius is also a high quality. OG Jalen Julius.
It's a high quality Julius.
OG Jalen Julius is the best Julius we have. Yeah,
it might be. It might
close.
be. I'm not even gonna bullshit you. It might really be. So I stand by this mantra. Even in game, right? When I see no Jalen on the floor with Julius Randle, I be like, ugh, I get a little icky. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Because I know Julius Randle. This is what y'all don't really understand. I know Julius Randle. I've seen him play basketball for 5 years for my Knicks. I know when he's absolutely about to start selling. And at the end of the third quarter, that was one of those times. And I was like, oh my God, please get Jalen Brunson back into the game. And what happened when they got Jalen Brunson back into the game at the end of the third quarter? He found Julius. Julius hits a three to take us into the fourth quarter. Up 3, up 6. Thank you, Jalen Julius, my favorite Julius. So I immediately put in my chat, I don't think I ever want Jalen Brunson or OG Anunoby to sit ever again in an important game. I want them to play 47.
That's what you talked about OG playing. Crazy.
Bro, I'm here to tell you, OG Anunoby was cooking up this entire game. He sat, Jalen sat, we started struggling. Tibbs put him and Jalen back.
Got it back.
And we started blowing them niggas out immediately. It was like it happened immediately. I want y'all to understand this. It was like, 13. Oh, okay, they got it back down to 7. Oh, okay, now it's 19.
Julius sat on 19 points for a long time yesterday. Like, the scoring just turned off.
I'm here to tell you. Before he put Julius Randle back in the game, Julius left the game, we was up 3 or 5. When Julius got back in the game, we were up 19 points immediately. And I was, mind you, this wasn't like, I usually get on Tibbs, and I usually be like, yo, Tibbs, you guys start this. This wasn't like, you sit the Sards. You don't sit the Sards against the Heat. No. Like, they just be doing mad weird shit and be going on 10-0 runs in 1 minute. So I was completely here for, we're going to put Julius Randle back in the game. All right? So, obviously, on the play in question, your man's drives to the lane. Yes. Oh, my God. What only bothered me about the drive is that Jalen Brunson is wide open in the corner. That was the thing. Wide open for the 3, and he's hot. And he's hot.
Unnecessary talking point. I thought they were beefing this week. Unnecessary talking point. I didn't. We're talking about it now, so fine. I swear to you, I was watching the game. Was it yesterday game or the game of? I think it was yesterday game. It just looked like maybe the last 2-3 games. It looked like Randle didn't. First of all, Brunson didn't want to pass it to Randle. I was peeping how many times it looked like he was sending him to the other side of the court and be like, nah, you go over there. We got it over here. Like, no. And I saw how many times Randle looked like he did not want to fuck with Brunson. I swear to you. We'll have to go back and look at the tape. I would say
I don't think that's the truth, but I will say that this week felt very getting OG offensive looks centric. That's what this week looked
Randle
like,
look like? All right, you know how Randle, when he's having a bad offensive game, and then he looks dejected and turned off from everything, and that usually happens a little later on. I felt like he looked dejected early most of the week. I'm telling you, there was this little static that was going on there, but maybe he's upset that because all the All-Star attention is off of him. Maybe because he's like a super fringe All-Star right now who's probably not going to get it now because of this injury. Because why are the coaches going to vote him in if he's not even going to be able to play? You know what I mean? Yeah. So, I don't know, but...
He averaging 25, 10, and 4. That's
a lot. That should be enough, right? Unless you're in New York.
Yeah, it's tough. So like I said, the play in question, Randle goes up, he lands on his shoulder, and he pops up. You immediately see that his shoulder is dislocated.
Right.
I saw it immediately. I was like, oh, his shit is out. And I was like, yo, pop his shit back in now.
Elbow drop this nigga and get it in there.
I was like, yo, pop that nigga shit back in right now.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna lie. A collective hush flows over the Guardian. Julius Randle's your second best player. He suffers an injury. He's usually very durable. A lot of the beat writers was like, you know, Julius doesn't really show, he has a high pain tolerance. He doesn't really like when people see him in pain. So the fact that he was absolutely visibly showing you he was in pain was very concerning. It was obviously very concerning for all of us, especially for my Irrational.
Especially for me, his number one fan.
I was... So my guy Banks, who was also a very strong Julius fan, he was losing his mind. He was like, yo, this is crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. Because it was some freak. It was some
deja vu freak shit that happened. Because we went through the same thing with them last year. Yeah, no. Yeah, it was just a horrible feeling.
Yeah. It was a bad feeling. He landed on his shit. Like, it was a freak accident, though. Like, he went up. He probably should have.
I don't know, man.
Whatever.
I don't know, man.
Like,
Vegas.
You don't know.
I'm kind of looking at Vegas sideways on that one. He kind of stayed at 19 points for a minute. He looked determined to get to 20, and they was like, get him out of here.
Nah.
I'm not sure if we allowed to slander Vegas on the cast, but
listen,
I ain't like that one.
Listen, Vegas be doing some fucking shit. Don't get me started.
Vegas be doing some stuff sometimes. Hey, yo, this is for the people. So the people talk a little nut from time to time. Y'all can handle a little conspiracy theory, right? Yeah.
Give it to him.
Vegas got in the way for that one because I didn't put in a ticket yesterday, and because I was shopping somewhere, and then I was like, yo, and I'm looking at the stats and whatever the game while I'm watching the game on my phone, whatever, and it's like, yo, every stat I would have put for every player on the court would have hit. Everybody hit their threes. Everybody got their boards. Everybody got their points. Everybody. Grimes and Dante double digits. Like, everybody hit Josh Hart double digits. Everybody hit everything you need. It was a free money day. There's only one thing more you needed for all of New York to eat well. There was one more point from Julius. Dislocated shoulder. He's out of there. Couldn't even shoot the free throws he was getting for it. He got one of those points right there. Nope, and it was over. That's just a conspiracy moment for the day. Brought to you by Smooth Family ENT.
It's super tough. So yeah. Obviously, I thought that a lot of people started talking about maybe he tore his pectoral
because the way he was holding his chest,
grabbing his chest. Yeah, that was scary for me. I was like, oh, don't tear your pec, nigga, because that means you
out surgery and shit got to get done.
Yeah, well, we'll see you for 2024. But we held on the fort. We held on the fort somehow, some way.
Yeah, I mean, there was 4 minutes left, and we was up by like 17 at the point. I trust this team now with OG and the ability of having Quentin out there also to make sure that we don't just let some super crazy runs happen like that. You know what I mean? Clutch time. Those clutch time minutes are a lot less scary that where you have options on both ends. If you need more buckets, we have that. If you need more defense, we have that. If it's a close game and you need both, we got the two-way guys for them. We're kind of set for any situation. And as long as Tibbs plays it right, I know you're not a fan of him having too many weapons, but
can't get.
I mean, 6-0, almost won the month of January, minus the Brunson games. I Tibbs is my guy. I believe in him. And yeah, we got a little situation now, son. It's still trade season. We got about less than 2 weeks. We got a man down. We down to All-Star. I mean,
yo, it's crazy. Yo, we still got no MRI news, no nothing. That gives me a little bit concerned.
I don't like it either.
Because if it would have came back clean, they'd have told us. They'd have told us.
They said it looked like minimal damage. They said minor damage from what they got from the X-ray, but I need the MRI to tell me what we're looking at.
Yeah, because the MRI is going to tell you how long he's out. I think
ice pack on it.
So what do you think? What do you think? Best worst case scenario? What we looking at? The best case scenario is that he's back this week? Or for
best case scenario, he's back this week. Best case scenario is day to day. He'll be back Saturday or some shit. Hey, I'm dead serious. I am dead.
I know.
Yo, Iron Man.
I know.
I could totally see him out there just being a facilitator, just being a decoy, taking less whatever. I can see him on the court. I can see him doing it.
I won't lie to you. I can't see it at all. I think best case scenario, he's done until March. I think that's the best case scenario. Man. I think the best case scenario, they're gonna sit him for.
No, man, they're gonna pop it back in, ice it, give him some Flintstone vitamins and a shot, and he's gonna be good to go, man.
Bro, did you see how that shit was?
Yes, bro, his whole boners right there. Yeah, bro, I seen it.
Bro, 4 to 6 weeks.
I seen it. I know what we talking about. I know what the numbers say. I know he's supposed to be gone for a couple of weeks, whatever. I'm saying the Iron Man that is Randle will not be listed as 12 weeks out, but more so.
No, I don't see 4 months.
I don't see him doing that. So I see a questionable day to day, and we ride that out for 2 weeks. A week, 2 weeks. That's how I see it playing out.
Listen, I'm not mad at that.
But if it is 4 to 6, 6 to 8, let's say 8 weeks. Let's say 8 weeks. Let's say 2 months. Let's say the end of March. I mean, trade season.
I can't lie.
What are you going to do?
That's real. I think that the MRI, I think that this is really going to, this is going to be the most important 2 weeks of recent Knicks history. Especially because of the trade market, and because everybody thinks they're buyers. Everybody thinks they're buyers. That's one thing that the play-in tournament kind of messed up. It kind of messed up the trade market because everybody thinks, yo, if I could get into the 10 seed, bro, I got a shot. And then the Miami Heat just went to the
That is very true.
8 seed. So it's how reluctant are people going to be to give up their pieces for picks? Obviously, the bottom dwellers, San Antonio, Detroit, Charlotte, the Wizards, they're going to be willing to give up their pieces for picks. But it's going to be middling teams, obviously. You got your Trailblazers that probably have some decent
the Bulls that I got my eyes on. Now you preaching.
They in the 10th.
Yeah, I know.
They in the 10th. They in the playing spot. But that's what I'm saying. If you got a shot.
Yeah, but I don't.
You just gonna take your shot.
That don't count for the Bulls. Yeah,
that's real.
They got an expiring contract that they got to get something for it.
They got to blow that up.
Yeah, they got to get rid of Levine. They got to get assets.
I think they're gonna trade. everybody in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think we get half of them. Yeah, no, I agree. You know where I stand. Yeah, I think we get half of them. Yeah,
I know. yeah, so like we gotta figure out what we're gonna do. I don't know the lineup. Like we got some. Like, are we looking at more Precious Achua minutes at the 4? I think we're looking at a lot more OG Anunoby minutes at the 4. I think that I'm not gonna lie. I think our lineup right now is gonna be Brunson, Dante, Hart, OG, and Hartenstein. Like, I think that's what we're gonna walk into. And I don't think that's a terrible lineup at all. I think that this is gonna require some superhumanness from him. I think that he's gonna go on like a 30-point February. Legitimately.
How do I feel with Hart and OG? That leaves the bench to be McBride, Grimes, Precious. I mean,
yeah, McBride, Grimes, Precious. They're gonna need somebody else. That's what I'm saying. Trade is coming. He's already. He has not. He ain't gonna play Sims. He gonna play Sims.
I mean, I'm in my mind. I'm just saying an 8-man rotation because it's Tibbs, and he going 8-man until we make a trade.
He really wants to do 8. He gonna do 8, and then he gonna give Sims. He probably he do 8. He gonna give
2
Sims,
minutes end of the half,
like the 2 minutes just to spell the
foul trouble minutes and stuff like that.
This is like, but this is like obviously it's a great opportunity for like Precious to prove his worth. Like this is time. Like it's time. Honestly and truly, if Julius is out for a month, and we don't make a trade, but I think we're probably.
I can't even imagine where we, especially just losing Randle.
Yeah, and you need a more viable option as the backup power forward.
You just lost 20-something points, bro. You just lost 20.
You also lost 20, 10 and 5.
Come on now. That's not easy to just to make up. And even in my world of the players that I say that I want, I mean, they don't bring what Randle does because he's a better facilitator, he's a better rebounder. He really covers up a bunch of our holes. I mean, just not defensively. Yes. If he did,
offensively, absolutely.
Offensively, son, he's a very important cog in this whole wheel. It's what allows a player like Jalen Brunson or Donovan Mitchell to go out there and just cook. Like Brunson end up leading with assists, but real Nick, like diehards know that your assist man is more Randle than it is Brunson. Brunson is out here to cook and get his. He's supposed to get you over the hump. He's clutch buckets. He's all of that. And Julius draws the double team and kicks it out to you. This is their roles
for chips. Yep. Yeah.
Do you have any? Because before everybody was trying to trade to replace solely for IQ because they missed him. All right. All the trade rumors were people just trying to find IQ's replacement because they missed him. Now we have more need. I mean, we needed centers before because we was down to Sims and Achua. Actual needs. We don't need a backup point guard as much, if you ask me, because maybe 3 or 4. I gotta go at least 3 of the 6 games we mentioned. McBride was the leading scorer off the bench. I'm not saying that he was giving you IQ production in all of these games. I'm saying that most of the other bench where you guys love were doing worse than him. So McBride is good enough to be on the bench squad. So if we need centers, we need something for Julius, and we're not talking point guards no more. So what are the solutions? Your JJJ tape that fits here well.
It does. It does.
I didn't toss that idea away. I'm like, see, I like when I get a good something to mull over.
It does.
Is that where you stand on this still? Is it still Jackson?
I think so. Obviously, like Jaren Jackson Jr. is probably the best fit here, but I stand on the fact that I think that a stretch five is probably the priority.
Come on, say the
now.
name, man. Stop playing. Say the name.
I'm thinking. I got a couple. Like Jaren Jackson is my.
All right, but you're not gonna say the name that everybody else is saying. The stupid names that everyone else is saying. Come on, so you want me to say it? All right, boom. Kelly Olynyk.
Say it.
Yeah.
No.
Bro, I called it stupid before I said the name. But the streets is talking. All right? And they're saying Kelly Olynyk. And Clarkson.
And the funny thing is, I wouldn't be mad at Jordan Clarkson. I wouldn't be mad at Jordan Clarkson, but that's what I'm saying. Like, Jordan Clarkson in Utah is different than Jordan Clarkson in New York. He's not coming here to be like, is he going to come in here and try to be JR? Because that's what he is in Utah. I just don't think that there's enough shots for him to be doing that. Like, there's like a shot.
Right. Hierarchy.
Like order of niggas who get shots.
There's only but X amount of shots a game that we can take. And you can only get.
Yeah. And I feel like. So it's like, with Jordan Clarkson, like, I feel like maybe last year Jordan Clarkson would have been a great idea.
Right.
This year, I don't feel as much because I feel like there's too many people that I need to take shots. I need Jalen Brunson, obviously, to take shots. Julius, when he's back, I need him to take shots. I need Dante to take threes. Like, I need
Brunson, Randle, like, OG, Dante, Hart need to get shots off. Yeah. McBride, they all need to get shots off to keep the defense honest and to keep our offense spread out and open.
Yeah, and I can't afford for Jordan Clarkson to come in here and think he about to take 5 straight threes. Like, I can't afford like that. I'm just being real with you. Just being real with you. Like, that would absolutely blow my odds to see. Like, I wouldn't even care if he hit 4 or 5 of them. I actually would still be tight because I would be like, bro, like, you're being like there's a way to be a nut in this system without absolutely looking like.
Yeah, we used to call those IQ buckets, those IQ moments where he get back-to-back threes. Like, boom, that's what we talking about. So we have room for you to do it. And you got to do it right and in the flow of the situation.
But I also think that we had to curate IQ to get to that point. You get what I'm saying? Like, to get to the point where we was like, okay, you can go right. Like, for these 3 minutes right here. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it after that 3rd minute.
This is your show for the next 3 minutes while we put you up there. It's all on you. It's all on you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I think that a secondary playmaker is better. Like, I'm thinking Tyus Jones. I like Tyus Jones from Washington. I heard y'all heard this nigga Tyus Jones. He got like 1 turnover in like 25 games. Like, he don't turn the ball over at all. Like, somebody was telling me, I think they were saying that during when we was playing, and they was like, yeah, Tyus Jones, he doesn't turn the ball over in like 20 games. I'm like, what you mean? Has he been playing? Yeah, he plays. He's starting.
I'm over here pulling it up right now. Like, yo, what's this man doing right now for?
They said his assist to turnover ratio is crazy. Like, he led the league in assist to turnover ratio. I think so. So because we have a score first point guard, and I've said this like 2 or 3 episodes ago, that we need a playmaker, because if we had a playmaker, I'm not gonna lie to you, Jalen Brunson, the shooting guard, is something I might want to see.
No, you bite your tongue. I never want to see that, bro. And I'm talking about I'm holding out for like a Chris Paul buyout. Like, I'm holding out hope that, and I still wouldn't want to see Brunson and Chris Paul on the court together.
But this is what you thinking about it the wrong way. You see, you looking at height. I mean, you looking at point guard.
No. I'm not looking at height. I'm looking at. I want Brunson bringing the ball up the court, dominating, getting the buckets the way that he does. I want to. All right.
I'm here to tell you that's the next step, though, because at the end of the day, he's always gonna have. He's like, ideally in a world, in my world, he could be Russell Westbrook circa
Yes.
Yeah. Like that would be my ideal world. I just don't think that that's conducive to getting past the second round, because we've seen that. We saw that last year in the second round. And I think that you have to have time when you could spell him. Like, and it could be on the court. Like somebody setting up the offense for Julius. Like, this is why I say Jalen Julius is my favorite Julius, because every time I see him set Julius up, it looks like a good high percentage shot. So if I can get somebody else to do that while he's in the corner breathing for like 2 minutes,
you make it easy for him. Yeah.
Yeah, come on. And it don't gotta be a point guard. It could be a wing that passed the ball well. Like, it could be somebody that can initiate some sort of offense for 2 to 3 minutes. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for nobody to come in and Jalen Brunson. Like, I'm saying, if I get 3 minutes of Jalen Brunson shooting guard where Jalen Brunson is off the ball, or at least has the option to be off the ball, and Julius is still a threat, where it's not like Julius Randle is the person that's initiating the offense from or like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you have to have multiple people on the court. Like, I know you hate Malcolm Brogdon, but he's like,
I hate this whole take. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, it's making my palms sweaty. I'm having a reaction to this. Like, yo, no, bro. Why am I taking the ball? It's like, if I'm gonna move Brunson to the 2, I might as well just go get Spider then.
That's not.
I don't like the way any of this sounds.
I don't think Spider's a secondary playmaker at all.
I don't think Brunson is either. How many 30-point games did my man have this week, son? And he with pace and control. I'm taking the ball out of his calming, soothing hands.
So my only retort to that is that, like I said, I've seen what happens when I get Brunson doubled for 94 feet, and it almost worked. I just need to have the option to not have him get doubled 94 feet.
We left him one, because like, let's be real, one on 4 in the playoffs. So that's different.
But let's be real. In a high pressure series, in high pressure moments, you are a Julius Randle fan, and I'll give you your credit. In high pressure moments, do you really want Julius?
He's a 45-minute player, but not the last 3 minutes.
So what happens? When they are double and triple team Jalen Brunson? Because they're going to do that. Because let's be clear, he's going to beat the double team. The double team is not.
With you. I absolutely agree with that. That's why I went DeRozan.
All I'm saying.
That's why I went DeRozan. That's my whole argument for DeRozan. For the moments where Brunson, for the 46th moment where Randle is no longer a factor, where Brunson is getting double teamed and it is clutch time, I went DeRozan for those minutes. Yes, I want a comfortable clutch bucket chilling there. That's exactly what I want. That's my answer. Yes, I get what you're saying. I agree with you completely.
But you want to. So then why you hate my take? It's a secondary. Even if you want DeRozan in a secondary playmaker, secondary scorer role, that's all I'm asking.
But that's not Brunson as a secondary playmaker or secondary scorer. Brunson is primary. In my world, Brunson could win MVP this year.
And that's real. You know what I mean? And that's real. In my world, Brunson is
okay. Yes.
This year. So. My whole point is that if you have Jalen Brunson, right? Like, all I'm saying is that the only formula I've seen to beating a Jalen Brunson-led team has been given to us by the Miami Heat. That's it. That's the only formula I've ever seen that is beating a Jalen Brunson-led team. And what did they do? They double-teamed him 94 feet, and he still gave them 31-6-6, but we lost in 6 games. Why did we lose in 6 games? We lost in 6 games because there was literally no one else. Call it injury, call it ineffectiveness by other players.
The why doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is the
fact of the matter is
it was just
that he had no one to absolutely, like, because what I said last week, You got to make for the playoffs. You got to make your guys. Nice.
I get what you're saying. I get the root of your question.
Because
now,
if you don't get
your point now,
yeah, and it's January. It's February. Like this is the time you go get you a nice little secondary playmaker. All right, let's go try some shit we never do. Obviously, we want the ball in Jalen Brunson's hands. I never not want the ball in Jalen Brunson's hands, but the formula that has been presented to us. That's all I'm saying. It's not like
go get Kyle Lowry. It's not like Steph Curry. Just call this a day, bro. Just go get Lowry.
I don't hate the Kyle Lowry buyout picture. I
love the Kyle Lowry buyout. I'm almost planting a flag on that right now. I'm getting close to it. Buyout point guard is where I stand. And if I could get,
because he could come in, play 10 minutes.
If I could get Chris Paul on a buyout, then y'all know how serious me and Leon are about winning a chip this year. Y'all gonna stop giggling about it every time I mention it. You feel me? If we could get
the Warriors are gonna implode.
They're imploding. The weird game last night, double overtime, 16 free throws versus 43. It was a stupid game.
It was a dumb game, yeah. Yeah, but that's neither here nor there. I think so. Like I'm saying, like in terms of trade, I'm going to prioritize stretch five. I think that's the number one thing, just so that we could have another facet to the offense in the front court, and I think a secondary playmaker to our primary playmaker, Jalen Brunson. Let me make sure I make that clear, so that he at least feels comfortable. Even in the back, it could be a big wing that pass like a Kyle Anderson. I don't know if they're gonna trade him, but like somebody that is not really looking to score per se, but also if they are, you know, like you have to be able to spell it, but also not be somebody that's like super big, like what they want for DeJounte. Like we're not paying that 3 first-round picks. Just not doing that for somebody that can't further. All right, I gotta get this on my chest. So I can't get over the fact that y'all think that DeJounte Murray is a good fit because he cannot play defense next to Trae Young. Like I don't understand. I saw Luka Doncic give him 73. Yeah. 73, and y'all want me to trade for DeJounte Murray?
At peak price.
Not happening.
At a premium. While losing at a premium.
How could the Atlanta Hawks watch Luka Doncic come into Atlanta and give this brother 73 points and expect anybody with an ounce of intelligence to be like, yo, I'm giving you 3 first-round picks for this nigga? I'm sorry. It's not happening. Not for me. Not for me. And I know Leon, it was over for that.
No.
It's over for that. Am I supposed to be upset?
No.
Am I supposed to be upset? You're supposed to be walking into and I'm supposed to be worried Donovan Mitchell gonna come in here and give you 50, bro? No. Get out of my face with that. I'm sorry.
You know what I love most about this pod?
You can't guard nobody.
Is the fact that we get to come out here and talk early about why players like DeJounte Murray or Brogdon are just I like the way I say Brogdon. I'm never changing the way I say Brogdon. and how they're just rumors that just gonna lead nowhere and they will do us no good trying to do it. And y'all gotta stop being thirsty because that was the move. We was getting DeJounte. It was all in on DeJounte. We got pull the trigger, let the picks go, let it fly. Like, bro, slow down.
It's not for
this
DeJounte,
is not. It can't be. It can't be.
We would have been a silly franchise if we made that trade when they made the trade.
If Leon Rose says that it will be, then I would say then I was wrong. Because in Leon I trust, but I don't believe that Leon is looking.
I don't think Leon's making that move.
Because what?
I don't think he's making that move. It don't make sense. It don't make sense.
I truly don't believe that they're moving him. I don't even think they're really moving him. I think they're going to move all the players around DeJounte before they move DeJounte. They just signed him to an extension. I can't go down this rabbit hole again.
It's not working. It's not working. Yeah. All right, let's move on. All right.
Trade Trae Young.
It's time for our dually.
If there's anyone I'm trading Trae Young. All right, I'm sorry. Let's keep going.
Yeah, whatever. We don't care. This is not Hawks at 6. All right, moving on from trade season. Once again, we got to shout out newly minted section, certified OG, my guy, and
Show
yours. Ladies and gentlemen, my guy, OG Ananobi, aka OG I locks up everybody Ananobi. And I say that to say, we started off by shouting out my guy. Vegas came in. He is now the third favorite to win Defensive Player of the Year on the odds makers books. That's crazy. To walk into a franchise, go 12-2, and immediately shoot up the boards to the third favorite for Defensive Player of the Year.
He should win it. Who is 1 and 2? Do you got the 1 and 2 on there? I'll pull it up if you don't.
Gobert.
Always.
And
I had him. I looked at.
Yeah, you know he's always going to be 1 and 2.
Almost a lazy take, but whatever. Their defense has been top notch all season, so it's not really a lazy take. But yeah, Gobert. Who was? Let me. Oh, are you looking up? You could look it up, and I'll talk
I'm looking it up.
gibberish about the clear fact that he should win Defensive Player of the Year. I mean,
Chet Holmgren is second.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so so they got him as fourth right now. So it's Rudy is 1, Chet is second, Anthony Davis is third, and it's OG at fourth.
The Anthony Davis take gotta die at some point. That
they say he locking up. I'm not watching Lakers games. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. They say he locking up.
He's not making the impact for me to be like the Lakers are that much better of a team. First of all, the Lakers is way worse without Anthony Davis. So you can't say that he's not making an impact for them to be a good team. Mm-hmm. What I am saying is LeBron and Anthony Davis are like a 9th seed right now in the West, 10th seed. So it's not making them a great team, whatever they may be doing right now. So I don't know how he is where he is.
And it's not even like he's missing games because he's playing all these games. He's not missing. I think he's missed like 2 games all year. And they 24 and 23. Like 24 and 23. Rudy makes sense. And I think and to not bullshit you, he's far in the lead. Like he's minus 230.
Yeah.
That means he has to absolutely fuck
up. It's an easy pick when the number 1 team is also number 1 in defense for as long as they were. And you got a defending Defensive Player of the Year candidate, leading the defense. It all makes perfect sense. What I counter with is that it's not over for where we finished the season at. How many times have we played Boston this year? 3 games? 3 games already we lost?
We've lost 2, I believe, and I think we got 2 more.
We lost 2, we lost 3. We lost 3. We played them 3 times. We had an extra game because of the because of the playing.
Oh, yeah, but I think we still played them. I think we still played them
2 more times. We played Boston and Milwaukee 5 times this year. So boom, we played Boston 3 times. If we won those 3 games, we are tied for number 1 with Boston. That's how far away we are for that. You understand what I'm saying? So when I say we got a little less than half the season, but just about half the season away to go from where we were.
I'm here to tell you, I think the 2 seed is live.
Bro,
I think the 2 seed
I'm aiming
is
for
live.
1. I'm aiming for it all.
I'm not even.
I'm aiming for it all. 2 seed is there. 3 seed is ours basically already. It's not yet. This Randle.
I think the 2 seed.
This Randle injury couldn't come at no worse of a time.
Yeah, that's why I can't go as far as 1. But I think the before Saturday 4th quarter, I was like the 1 seed.
We're 1 game behind 3rd. We are 3 games behind 2nd. Is there any reason to believe with the new coaching and the way Milwaukee has been and all that's been going on, they won't slide 3 games or not capable of sliding 3 games?
They fired their coach that lost 13 games all year. They fired
Did they
him.
Officially hire Doc yet, or was that just conjecture?
Yeah, he's coaching. He's coaching on Monday.
I was waiting for his actual debut. All right. Yeah, bro. They all up for grabs right now. All of this is up for grabs. The whole East is up for grabs. And I don't think nobody's in a better position to leapfrog the rest of them than us because we could still add players to the team without subtracting players, and nobody else can do that.
Do you think that OG is live for defensive player of the year?
He should win it.
He should win it.
I got Brunson MVP. I got OG defensive player of the year. I got Tibbs, Cody, coach. I got Leon Rose, exec of the year. Oh no, we going to the finals. Nah, we racking up this year, bro.
Love it.
Because we earned it. We earned it on all those fronts. There's no reason you can't tell me that Leon doesn't deserve exec recognition or that Tibbs doesn't deserve. Okay, you could tell me why Tibbs doesn't deserve Cody, but the records would say otherwise and how far we have come. And yeah, the rest just got to play out, son. These are the golden days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So shout out my guy OG. I was saying the offense is coming along. I think, like I said earlier, it's not smooth. It just looks a little nasty. Like I can't lie to you. It looks a little nasty. But man, it's efficient. I can't deny that. I can't deny he's taking, like we said earlier, he's taking great shots. Everything is within the flow of the offense. It looks good. Within the flow of the offense, not like easy on the eyes. But shout out to him. The Knicks are 12-2. We are 12-2 in the OG Anunoby era. That's not an accident. Him being third favorite for defensive player of the year is not an accident. Like him deciding to like getting more comfortable within the flow of the offense, and we are seeing like little tidbits and pieces of like his game. Like, because I'm gonna be real with y'all, I ain't watch a lot of OG Anunoby. I don't watch a lot of Toronto's Raptors basketball. I'm sorry. So I was not.
Yeah,
familiar.
you need like satellite with that though. That's Canada television. That's different.
Like I'm not watching TSN.
Right. That's CTV. That's different stuff.
Like I'm not watching Toronto Sports Network. I don't even watch them like that on League Pass. So to see him come in here and I'm learning a lot about this guy. But I'm here to let y'all know. Next one to trade.
I'm trying to remember the player that was talking about Paul George.
It looks like a fleecer.
And he was like, they asked, I think it was Mikal Bridges, but it could be somebody else. And they was like, yo, who else out there in the league will really turn up if they go to a different team? Like, who just needs a new scenario to really blossom? And the player was like, OG. If OG goes somewhere else, he can really shine. I think you talking about Norman Powell I think you talking about Norman Powell on the Paul George joint.
On the Paul George joint. Yeah, I think it was. I know it was either him or it was or PJ Tucker. I know you're talking. I know what you're talking about.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Powell instead. I don't think it was Tucker. So yeah, bro. And they saw what I wasn't caring to see.
I didn't see it.
They saw it. Kudos to you, bro. Like, keep it up. Next time you predict something, I want to hear it because you got the eye right now. OG is the goods.
Nah, I didn't see it.
Yeah.
He looks like
OG's the goods. He's the big defender that RJ was supposed to continue to go. All the muscle that RJ was trying to put on that made him a half a step slower and all of that stuff.
He's type R too. Like I saw him stand next to Julius. I was like, yo, both y'all niggas look mad.
Pause. He thick. Pause. Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah. He little Broly. He very awkward drive to the rim yesterday that he didn't fumble anything along the way. He didn't stutter or lose the ball. He completed exactly his.
It just looked mad.
It just seemed odd to see it. Yeah, no, shout out to OG. Be comfortable in offense. Don't be comfortable. Take shots. Keep taking shots. Yep. I said it the week before that I need you to get more into the offense, which you sure as hell did this week. Boy, did you. I got no complaints about OG. If we gave him a grade the way we was grading RJ and the Rowan report, it would have been straight A's. He would have been valedictorian of the New York Knicks.
Yeah, he's cooking up. Man. All right, shout out
Yes,
to you,
man.
OG. Keep cooking, bro. Keep cooking. All right.
He about to be.
So it's time. Yeah. It's time for the Knicks picks. Previews. Yes, indeed. So as we said before, we are 6-0.
Yes.
Not gonna lie to y'all.
Yeah.
This might continue.
You want to hear the delusional?
This might continue.
The delusion of all of this
It's gonna get delusional.
is that we're upset that we're not 14-0. That's the delusion right there.
Yes.
We are actually
Yes.
more upset we lost those 2 games than we may be happy that we
and
won the
Orlando
12.
game.
Like,
The Dallas and the Orlando games are haunting.
yes. See?
The Dallas game specifically because we had it. Oh, and we had Orlando too. We sold.
Yes, both games by 4 points.
Ridiculous.
Shout out to that though.
Ridiculous.
Ain't nobody smoking our boots out here. So like 4-point losses
Not at
that
all.
we shouldn't have lost, and we was man down for my MVP player. It's okay. It's okay. We out here.
Yes, indeed. All right. So first game,
Win.
Knicks play Hornets
Oh, I'm
tomorrow.
sorry. Go ahead.
Tomorrow.
No. I was declaring the win. Not when. Win.
Oh, win. Yes.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Knicks play Hornets tomorrow. Yes, I agree. Win. We've played the Hornets like 5 million times this year. It's crazy.
And they just made a trade for Kyle Lowry. Yo, so if we needed this Hornets game. We needed something that we should just win. And by not having Randle, we could kind of work out the situation. Like, basketball guys kind of bust. We're going against the Hornets tomorrow. So,
I agree. I think we win this handily.
I think we win it close.
I don't know if Melo's playing. I don't really care. I think he's not going to beat us. Miles Bridges, Nesty Man. Who else is irrelevant on this team? I haven't seen Gordon Hayward in a while.
That team is irrelevant on
He's
that
out here.
team.
He's out here robbing people, robbing salaries, a la Chandler Parsons. Yeah, we're gonna cook them.
This is a weird week.
This is a victory. Yeah. Oh, the next game is the trap game. I want you to know.
Yeah.
That. The next game is the trap game. So moving on, because we got that. Moving on, Knicks play Jazz immediately after on Tuesday, second night of a back-to-back. It's weird because we're going to Charlotte on Monday, flying back to play a back-to-back on Tuesday at the Garden against the Jazz. And if I remember correctly, Lowry Markkanen in December gave us chips.
Yes,
I want
he did.
this game back.
Oh, that was the RJ bomb game. Oh, boy,
yes,
we need this. Oh,
yes,
yeah.
It was.
Run that back. Oh, run this back.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm going to have my fingers crossed for Randle. I hate that this is our reality. I hate this our reality, son. Oh my God, I need my guy back.
Oh, this is the trap game, right? So I'm not gonna lie, this is a trap
week.
I think this is the game we lose. This is me being objective here. My rational confidence tells me that we go 11-0.
Yeah. Don't say that, all right? Because you had me nervous just now.
Yeah. No, my rational confidence has me not losing a game until the All-Star break. And then we reassess from there. But my objective, whatever the word is, confidence, says that this is the trap game, second night of a back-to-back. We lose this game, probably close. Would be a really good game to have Julius Randle back. Their front court is their strength of this team. And I don't like not having Julius Randle for teams with strong front courts. Yeah, I think we get cooked because it's the second night of a back-to-back, and the Jazz are playing good basketball right now, which is like weird because they were like 10-18, and now they're 23-23.
Which is wild for a team you thought that was kind of tanking it and trying to get as much picks and assets that they could get to flip it.
They got a good coach. That's all that tell me is that they got a good coach. He's coaching overachievers. He's coaching overachievers. So yeah, I don't want us to get swept by the Jazz this year, but I think this is the trap game. To be honest.
I'm going to say that we win this game solely because we lost that other. Understand, I feel like we are head and shoulders better than a lot of the league. Period. That's the statement. That's the statement.
Yes.
Like there's random teams out there that I feel like can be just a bother to us. Celtics is a good team, but the Magic's is a bother. I feel like there's just some teams that's just, and I don't look at.
That's how I feel.
I don't look at Utah that way. I look at Utah as a team that won solely because of RJ. Solely because remember, if RJ didn't sell that game,
that's real.
We would have went 4-0 that week.
And he did.
You feel me? Like think about how long this streak may have been going with just. Yeah. Yeah.
He sold us that game so bad.
So I'm gonna stick to we 8-0. We 8-0 at this point.
Okay. All right, moving on. The next play, Pacers.
We getting Obi back?
All right.
We getting Obi back? Talk to me.
So I'm not gonna lie to you. I think this is a prime candidate for hashtag I'll wait for the next game for one Ty Halliburton. Ty Halliburton's been out with a hamstring injury, if you don't know. But it just feels like he's gonna come back this game. It just feels like it, right? Like everybody's talking about Jalen. Like everybody's saying, yo, he's the best point guard in the East. I'm everybody. There's some other everybody's as well, you know. Obviously, Stephen A is a Tyrese Halliburton fan. So.
That's my chill. That's my next for clicks. Chill, be easy.
But honestly and truly, like, I got us winning this game. I got us winning this game because I feel like they caught us in our worst form when they beat us on New Year's Eve. Wow. The night of the trade. We rolled out our
we were short,
team.
Man. That's it. They got one, and that's all they get it. Never again.
So I need this. So this game is a little finicky because the Pacers are the best scoring offense in basketball. Yeah. The problem is that they also give up mad points. So I think this is a great test for our defense. A great test for our sub 100 point defense. I think this is a phenomenal test for us. Like, if we could get them under 100 points, phenomenal. If we could keep them under like 110, if they score like $130 a night, it's ridiculous. Right. Like, and like I told you, I told everybody
124.8 a game.
Scoring that many.
Yeah, they nuts.
That's crazy. They are wilding out. Like, that's mad points. Yeah.
For the record, that is number one in the East. No, it's number one in the league. Absolutely.
Son,
yeah. Followed by Milwaukee.
Number one
Celtics.
offense, scoring offense.
Oh, God.
The number one scoring offense in the league, bro. They are scoring mad points. Like, how?
9 points more than us.
Where are these points coming from?
Not scared of this. Not scared of this. Yeah. Not scared of this at all.
I'm not. Oh, I'm not scared of the Pacers. I don't think that they pose any threat. I don't think they pose any threat to anybody but the Milwaukee Bucks, to be honest with you. I think the only team the Milwaukee Bucks should actively be looking to avoid is the Indiana Pacers. And and if they knock them off early, hey, I'm going to the gym.
I'm putting the rent on it. Like it's going down.
That's how I feel about it.
I was serious about that question because, you know, these Twitter streets are talking. You getting Obi back? Obi may be on the trading block. Obi, even with the game winner he hit the other night, Obi could very well be on the trading block.
I ain't gonna lie to you. that brother Obi was fucking KD up.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what I was looking at. I was like, all right, my guy. Yo, I got some alert on my NBA app. Like, yo, Obi Toppin got 25 and 15. I said, hold up. Let me tune in. Let me check.
I know I gave a lot of Obi slander, but I mean.
And I saw that man take KD off the dribble. I was like, what is going on?
Yo,
what
he's
is going
playing
on?
for his basketball. Are y'all kidding me? Yo, that man is there. He's playing for his life. Every game right now, he's playing for his life.
And that's real. Hey, you got to step up. You step up. Look, you look good. I mean, Pascal Siakam, I think he had a triple-double that game, but your man Obi Toppin had 25 and 15. I was like, oh, hey, cook up.
Yeah, no, we're gonna slap them.
Are we getting Obi? I don't think we're going to get Obi back.
You think we get Taj Gibson back?
Obviously. I think Taj will come. I think we'll sign Taj again. Honestly, I think that's
so too. Another little 10-day. Like, it's always love, bro.
It's just
don't feel away, bro.
He's just a Tibbs guy.
He's a New York guy. We like him.
Guy,
he's the only person I could think we could do that with, and we'll just keep accepting it each time.
Yeah. And
Can you imagine we did that to Frank Ntilikina?
My guy Frankie. Don't talk about my guy Frankie.
Yeah, I'm down with Frank Nitty. Don't talk about the French Prince to me like that.
I love you. I'm
a French fan. Man. All right,
that's my guy.
Cool. I know I like. Okay, we good.
I'm glad we're on the same page. I met a lot of Frank Ntilikina.
There's a lot of hate out there, bro. There's a lot of Frank hate. But every minute that Elfrid Payton got should have been a Frank development minute. And it's a completely different story for his career.
Man, we could
have
Frank. We could have developed Frank and Tom back.
Yeah.
He would be perfect. He actually would be perfect for what I'm asking for. He's not going to shoot.
No.
He's not going to shoot. He's not going to shoot. But he's absolutely going to try to find
3-and-D,
and he's going to play
solely 3-and-D. I mean, a slower Quentin Grimes, but longer.
Yes,
bigger,
legit.
longer,
legit,
slower. Yeah.
Legit. All right. Yeah, so I got us at 2-1. You got us at 3-0 so far. Moving on, Lakers coming to the Garden. Braun in the Garden.
There's my loss.
Braun in the Garden. That's so real. I'm not even going to lie to you because that nigga be wildin' every time he comes to
There's
York.
my loss. So wait, so I have us at 9-1. Like, he kills the streak from going to 10. Okay, that's fine.
Braun.
There's no Randle.
Right. So I struggle with this pick right here, right? So I also have this as a loss, right? Because I have this as I want to be clear with y'all. I don't no longer am a wins-loss guy. We have Jalen Brunson. Get me to the playoffs. I don't care who's in front of me. That's where I'm at. So I'm trying to be more objective. So I think this Lakers loss is a loss for the simple fact we don't have Julius Randle and they'll have Anthony Davis and LeBron James. Like that's
the sole reason.
That's 2 versus 1.
Now, if you tell me that we trade for DeRozan tomorrow and he is here in time for the Lakers on Thursday, then don't count this as a list. This is my W as well, all right? But unless something like that happens, then we just don't have the weapons for it. Because I'm not putting OG out there to be like, hey, yo, you and Brunson go to war against AD and LeBron. That's not really the role I want you in. I want you to just key defender, solid, strong, rotate, and whoever's in front of you, put hands on them and take your time and don't feel the pressure, win, lose, whatever, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
I don't want you to horse it out there. I don't want you to force it. It's not, just stay in your lane there. It's okay if we lose this one. I don't want to lose this one. I don't think we should. And by the way, this is us trying to be, why are we fumbling this word so much today? We're trying to be fair, okay? Objective.
Yeah, objective.
That's the word I was fumbling.
Yeah.
We're trying to be fair with this one. We're trying to be objective. My heart is telling me that we sweep this week because I'm out the window already. But We don't got Randle. We're a little. We win 3 games in a row. We should be losing one somewhere. But none of these teams are the good teams that we should be losing to. Actually, how many of these? I guess they're all about 500 teams. I'm gonna say they're all 500 teams or better.
19-0 against sub 500 teams. By the way, we smacked them around.
People keep forgetting the Utah RJ Cell. That team was 8. That team was 8-16 at the time. Yeah. That stat that they've been sending around was the wrong stat. I already hit the Twitter streets to let them know that they were posting false information. Don't worry, y'all. I got y'all. One man crusade.
You got us? Love it. Keep us objective.
Yeah. I'm trying to keep it right. But yeah. We should beat all of them. I'm trying to pull up the standings right now just to see what these teams we're looking at, what their record is looking like right now. Like, are they sub 500 teams? Does that change
Pacers is above. Pacers is above. Lakers is above. I think Lakers is
above by 1.
Above by 1. Pacers.
Utah's above by 1. Do they? So they won't be sub 5. I mean, Lakers may be sub 500 by the time we play them on Thursday.
They might be.
And Utah won't be, but we should just beat them because we don't got RJ. No offense, but what does it matter?
Yeah.
All right. There we go. So what, 3-1, 2-2? Damn, you picked the 2-2 week?
I did.
You really trying to be objective. Objectively fair.
I'm trying.
You really trying to be fairly objective.
Because I'm trying.
I'm not that much of an adult.
And that brings us, I respect that. That brings us to next week. And y'all know next week is trade week. Trade deadline week. Trade deadline is on I think is the 8th. Yes, the 8th. And man, that'll be the trade, the Knicks and 6 trade deadline special.
Honestly. Understand, I may be on the road, I may be traveling about. If we make a trade that warms my heart, I'll send you a video, something, reaction, or something to give the streets or whatever, because I gotta talk my talk if what I'm.
Yeah. That's real.
All right.
That's so real. All right. So it's time, ladies and gentlemen. Once again. It's time for Knicks for Clicks. Haha. LOL Knicks. The section. That section, guys, when Knicks fans say just the darndest things, man. Just the darndest things. And trust me, man. Oh, I'm sorry. Knicks fans and Knicks haters. I keep leaving y'all out because I don't want y'all to think that Knicks for Clicks, LOL Knicks is just us piling on Knicks fans that say the darndest things because they do. But these Knicks haters,
they be wild.
Let me tell you, they are much worse. They are so much worse. Well, my
Knicks for Clicks is the Knicks fan that I'm.
Indeed, all right. Talk to us.
Long story short, I think if you're listening to this pod, then you agree with me that can't stand Stephen A.
Can't do it. Can't do the Stephen A.
It's the most. It is the most corporate tap dancing, just sales job. It is just so bad and bojangly. Like, I hate every bit of watching Stephen A. Smith cover the Knicks games, and then how they keep going to him like, your beloved Knicks, your Knicks. He don't even do the go New York, go right. I don't even feel it when he do it. It makes me ick. You know what I mean? Stephen A. Smith said on national TV that he did not vote for Jalen Brunson. I don't.
Not as a starter.
Not as a starter.
That's a crazy. That was so crazy.
How was that not? How was that not a crime against fandom? Like,
nah, you cooking up, because that was. I won't lie to you. If I didn't experience the 2 Knicks for Clicks that I have my personal self, that was definitely going to be mine, because at your very core, if you're a fan of anybody, your preference for voting for anything is your guy. It's like, I just never understood that. Even if you're a reporter, you want to be objective, you have a dog in the fight, bro. Your personal bias.
Dog. Your dog is in your very own dog.
Bro, that's like being a judge of a dog show and your dog is in the contest and you give the precedent to somebody else.
What? Then why did you bring him here? Why are you doing any of this? Stephen A. Smith has been
he tried to take
embarrassment.
Yeah. Listen, you're not lying. You are not lying.
He has left us to root for and to side with a Boston Celtics champion. He has left us to side with Kendrick Perkins as...
Shout out Big Perk. Shout out Big Perk.
We've been saying that too much.
Shout out Big Perk.
That's crazy. Him and Monica
crazy.
McNutt are the only people, and JJ Redick at times, the only people I want to hear talk about the Knicks on TV. Because they giving the masses the goods on what's actually happened out here. And Stephen A. Smith, he's had nothing but bad takes. He's had nothing but bad Knicks takes. He's still crying about Spider. He don't care what we do. See, this is
it's actually a terrible take. It's actually even when you break it down to its core, it's actually
I was just about to say that.
Spider has done nothing. Spider has done nothing. What has Spider done?
Even to its core.
He didn't even...
Bro.
What has
nothing.
Spider
He
done?
lost to Brunson, and then he lost to Brunson again. There's nothing to be... There's nothing to be like Spider. What has he done? He lost to Brunson.
You need to go get you...
I don't care.
And he's 6... and he's the same height. You know what it is? And that's why I'm glad that Jalen Brunson is really out here giving everybody chips. Because the only reason why there is Spider propaganda and stuff like that is because he was out here throwing it on everybody when he was a young blood in the game. And now it's electric. It's box office, as Stephen A. would say. Like, it's the same thing. Like, it's the same Ja Morant argument y'all have. I'm like, Ja Morant is 6'1", same height as my guy. And because he got freaking rockets in his calves, y'all think that this nigga could do everything. No, he's not. You know what Ja Morant did? He almost lost to a 7 seed in Minnesota, and then he did lose to Golden State. Niggas is older than him, way older than him. It's like, bro, I'm not worried about none of them. I'm not worried about none of them. Donovan Mitchell, like, I like Donovan Mitchell, but I don't think that I don't get the
Stephen A.
Like, I just don't get the argument.
Has made me seem like I dislike Donovan Mitchell. I don't dislike Donovan Mitchell. I like him, like most players in the league, at the right price. I believe there's a point to get them at, and any more than that does more harm than good. And he crossed that threshold when he signed his extension, and therefore he could go to Cleveland. I don't care where he goes. He's out of my price range. I wish him the best. I still like you, guy, but you're out there. But I mean, first of all, effective field goal percentage, Jalen Brunson is higher than Donovan Mitchell this year, as long as just regular field goal percentage. I just want to throw out the fact that he is scoring better than him as well, than Spider. I don't know look. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. The idea of trading anything and everything just to have him it does him more harm than good. Stephen A. just once again proves he has no idea what he's talking about, and it's kind of a lazy take. It's kind of a lazy take for me to be bashing Stephen A. because it's so obvious you should be bashing Stephen A. if you're a Knicks fan, because he does such a bad job representing us, having something like a clown. No one talks more crap about us than him. When we're up, he thinks it's his job to bring us back down to earth instead of like
reality.
He is so he's so trash. Knicks for clicks. That's it. Stephen A. trash. That's Knicks for clicks.
All right. So y'all know, man, we had two really, really. Well, I would say that Stephen A.
I know where you're going.
But that happened yesterday.
You got to be going here.
Yeah, I got two. I got the red double Knicks for clicks.
One
right?
better be there.
Because usually I try to keep my I like to choose the best one, you know, because I have so many, like, you don't understand. I am always
right.
On Twitter. So then I run our Twitter page, so I am always on Knicks Twitter. So I got the post of the streets. And when you think you got the post of the streets, I'm here to tell you that it's really me. It's really me with the post of the streets. I can tell you who the thought leaders are. I can tell you all the people that are absolutely they have no idea what the hell they talking about. I can tell you. But I'm here to let y'all know. The Knicks haters of America, Exhibit A, Candace Parker. I'm sorry.
Horrible job.
One of the greatest women basketball players to ever walk this earth.
Probably first female player that we all celebrated winning the chip when she won it. Like, we all celebrated like we were fans of her. Like, come on now. Yeah, that Candace Parker. CP3.
All right. Candace Parker, CP3.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get cooked up.
You deserve every bit of it too.
Oh man. So Candace Parker, incorrect.
Yes. Let's talk about the main problem. Yes, I love where you're going with this. Go.
Was discussing Jalen Brunson. The reason why Jalen Brunson, she didn't vote for Jalen Brunson.
Lame.
To be in her All-Star starters. She chose Ty Halliburton, and I think she chose I want to say Donnie. I don't really care.
Could be Dame. It doesn't matter. Whatever way it's wrong.
Could be anyone. I don't care. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I
already know.
So,
I'll set you up. Okay.
So she goes.
She incorrectly said that Brunson played well in the first round, but didn't play well in the second round. That's your setup. There you go.
Which is just wrong.
Factually incorrect.
So after Jalen Brunson got Donovan Mitchell out of here in 5, by the way, and
pay attention, Stephen A.
5 got that brother out of here. He proceeded to have a better series in the Miami Heat series and averaged 31-6-6. 31-6-6. So you were wrong. You were wrong. Like, we could start there. You were wrong. That's just not a true statement to make your very untrue point. To then double down on Twitter talking about take it from a Bears
That's the
fan.
crime.
This is the
conversation.
This is not even remotely close to, like, where is this going? Like, can you imagine, like, you sitting here talking about how you were absolutely wrong, and then you said take it from a Bears fan? Like, where's the relevance? Where's the relevance? So then we proceeded to have an extremely unserious time, Knicks Twitter, with Candace Parker. With Candace Parker on Twitter, in which she was explaining to us that she basically was absolutely being a mob. But she did not admit no wrongdoing. Zero wrongdoing, which is part of the problem.
It's the whole problem.
And then pundits added in their 2 cents about how we disrespected women's basketball. We talking to an Olympian, and once again, all facts. You know what I don't know where I heard this from, but I've been using this a lot recently. I'm calling it bad facts, right? Facts that don't necessarily have anything, like facts that are true, but have nothing to do with the conversation at hand. Like, why are you spitting bad facts to me right now? What does Candace Parker being a great basketball player have to do with the fact that she was absolutely wrong about this? And double down on her wrongness.
That's the crime.
Like, what are you talking about? That's the crime. That's the crime. And then you had a whole Knicks Twitter discourse, and I'm arguing with people like, yo, everybody's calling Knicks fans sensitive because of what we said about Becky Hammond and this shit and this, that, and the third. My whole thing is, bro, she's wrong.
That's it.
This has nothing to do with anything. She's wrong. And at the end of the day, she's wrong.
There's not
right
a thing she said in that 3-4 paragraph response that had anything to do with Jalen Brunson, proving that Jalen Brunson had a bad second round. Instead, she tried to make it seem like, oh, well, I'm a fan of a bad team. That's never so. I know what it's like to be a fan of a bad team, and sometimes when you're a fan of a so condescending, dismissive. First of all, lack of accountability.
First of all, don't project your bad teamness onto my team. My team is not bad. We have a good team.
My team good.
Don't project your insecurity of your terrible team onto my excellent team over here.
Bears. Got it here.
I don't care. But anyway, like, that whole scenario this week was just insane to deal with live. And moving on to my second Knicks for Clicks. It goes to your man, Kenny the Jet.
He's the JaVale McGee of Shackton, a fool of Knicks in 6. Like, he can't stop tripping up.
Let me tell you. Kenny the Jet Smith, Hall of Famer, from New York, from Queens, by the way, Left Rack. I know where the nigga from. He from Left Rack. I live close to Left Rack right now. I'm about to say I used to live over there. I live like 10 minutes from Left Rack. Bro, generational hater. Generational hater. Wow. He could feed families with that level of hate he was spitting this week on TNT. So, Kenny the Jet Smith, right? So, the boys obviously was having a little discourse. It's rivalries week in the NBA. We played the Nets.
We played the Nets. We played the Heat.
Yep. No. Who we played on? No, I think we played, whenever we played on TNT, I think we played on ABC. We played Denver on NBC. We played the Nets on TNT. So, yo, this man, Kenny the Jet Smith, is a hater. He is going to say. So, obviously, Charles and Shaq, they bigging us up. They like, yo, Jalen Brunson, he needs to be all-star starter. Like, they was talking about why they voted for him, this, that, and the third. Obviously, Kenny the Jet was like, he didn't vote for him, this, that, and the third. Doing all the shit Candace Parker was doing. Like, that's not even...
Right, it's like, fine, you don't have to.
But his Knicks for Clicks comes from the fact that he was being a hater. Like, there was a point in time in the segment where Chuck was really bigging us up. Like, he was giving us our flowers. And I appreciated that because, first of all, him nor Shaq don't be giving no flowers to nobody.
Right.
Like, if they fuck with your team, that mean they really fuck with your team if they go shout them out on national television.
They don't fuck with the Knicks like that. They've made it clear throughout history, like, they expect us to lose, which I understand why they feel that way. So, no hate.
Yeah, so it is what it is. So he was giving it up to Brunson. He like, yo, this is why I would have voted for Brunson. Basically, they were saying because of the fan vote, this, that, and the third. So Chuck said he thinks that Jalen Brunson is the greatest free agent signed in modern NBA history. Like, especially due to the level of expectations that was bestowed upon him. This nigga Kenny the Jet Smith would say, yo, I couldn't believe he said this shit. He gonna say, better than Shaq to LA?
Say that.
Better than KD to the Warriors? I was like, yo, what kind of hater shit is that?
Yes, he did.
What kind of hater shit is
He went to the Hall of Fame vote and tried to pull out the gauntlet. Yeah, he did.
Yo, and then when Chuck and Shaq was trying to explain to him, like, yo, bro, like, they came already established, like, Brunson came out of nowhere, and he did. Like, it's not like he
Think of the contract he was being offered in Dallas. which factually proves
4 years, 55.
he came out of nowhere 55. On the NBA scene
4 years, 55.
with all of this that he's doing.
4 years, 55.
We'll never forget that. Imagine the NBA now. Just all right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. With that crazy signing. Let's keep going.
So for the simple fact that you just hate it, like unprovoked, like it's see, that's what y'all don't get about being a hater. Like I say this as like somebody who is also like, I am a hater of things. Like,
yeah,
there are people that know me as haters of them.
Right.
Like, when you a hater, it gotta come unprovoked, or it's not really hate. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not. Like,
I've had that convo just this week. Like, yo, I don't like that person for not for all the tea in China. No, I hear you.
But it's like, if somebody asks you, right, somebody you really don't fuck with, like somebody you really a hater of, if somebody asks you, like, yo, how you feel about this person? Or like, if they bring up their name and you like, don't talk about that. I don't like that nigga like that. That's unprovoked hate. Like, that's what hate sounds like. My whole thing is this. If you gonna be a hater, wear your
stand on it. Stand on it.
Stand on it. Because Kenny the Jet Smith is somebody that I know, bro. He from New York. Let us get into the conference finals. Yo, New York, stand up. Stay on some Stephen A shit. Now, the streets told me, I'm not gonna lie, they told me that Kenny might have some vitriol because he was supposed to get the head coaching job that they gave to Tibbs. That's what I was told. That's what I was told.
Nice
I was told that it might be a little bit of some animosity towards the Knicks that not a lot of people see it, but like, because we good now, and you got to talk about them. It's like seeping. And I thought about that, and I was like, yo, that's some hate. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's some hate. But just let me know, Kenny the Jet Smith, do you really want to be on the Knicks shit list? Like, that's what I need to know, like, from now. Because if you want to, I could just put you up there right next to Stephen A. But if you don't, I need an apology, and I need it quickly. And I might still not.
There's better ways to address this if that's how you feeling, though, bro. Like, if you feel like you were supposed to have Tibbs' job, and they didn't give you Tibbs' job, we all would rather you say, like, yeah, the Knicks is doing good. Like, I thought I was in the running for that job. Yeah, they gave it to Tibbs, and they're doing well. And you know what? We rather, so that other teams can look at you and like, oh, yeah, they was looking at him. Maybe we'll look at him.
But you got to understand, bro. You got to understand. The only team that's going to look like, they want the big job, bro. They want the Knicks job. They want that type of job. Like, they not going to do what Chauncey Billups is doing over in Portland. They're not going to live in Oregon, bro. Like, they're not going to live in Oklahoma City. These are big names. Like, you're not asking these stars to go live in
cool
Utah.
Cities and all of that. Nah, you're right.
They would. That's it. Let that, look at if you go and look up jobs that Kenny the Jet Smith probably applied for.
Orlando.
He probably got New York on there. He probably got
Texas,
Houston
Cali, Miami, Florida. Yeah.
I know the game. I know the hustle, bro. You don't got a lot of kicking with me, bro. That's what I'm telling you. You don't got a lot of kicking with me. Stop being nasty, Kenny the Jet.
Please.
Because what are you doing?
You little slew
You from Left Rack, bro.
Like, yo, cut it out.
You from Left Rack, bro. Stop hating.
Yeah, that needs to be said. You're right, and I didn't know that he was up for the job. I wouldn't have wanted them. Me neither. If there was a year to win the chip in New York, Coach Tibbs is the coach that should be the coach to win it in New York with the history he has with New York and the type of personality and the lover of defense like New Yorkers are. There's no better coach to be the championship coach of New York. So I know the Kenny the Jet, know the Mark Jackson, no to whoever else you plan on cooking up. We all right out here. We got this. Not everybody built for New York. We know who can handle New York.
This is true. That's why I tell you that DeJounte Murray nigga
don't stand a chance in hell.
Come here and do well.
Won't stand a chance in hell.
Somebody's telling me, yo, he don't drink, he don't smoke. I said, that's not what I'm worried about. You think I'm worried about niggas? I said, they do that in the league regularly.
Send him to Brooklyn so he could be D Will 2.0.
He a hothead, bro. He a hothead. That's all I need to know, bro.
Oh no, he gonna fight the crowd then.
He gonna run into the wrong nigga from Flatbush or Harlem, and they gonna up his whole whip.
Yeah,
I'm telling you know that. This is not the city for DeJounte.
It's okay.
I'm not gonna lie. Send that brother back to San Antonio to play with
Lakers.
Who's
Even
the goods,
though I think I heard the Lakers are maybe not approaching that no more because of D'Lo. Her 3-team change. I thought that was interesting. Potential 3-team trade to where D'Lo goes to Orlando. Thought that was interesting on how that may affect IQ. But, blah, 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 blah. We got a week and some change.
Oh, yeah, for the IQ.
Yeah, we got a week and some change until we get solid answers.
Yeah, we got about 10 days, I would say. Yeah, today's Monday. About Monday. Yeah, it's 10 days to the deadline. So, yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's so interesting because we got so many teams that think they're biased. I'm just tired of waiting. To me.
I can't take this no more.
Yeah. You know what it is? If the good teams were just putting the bad teams away how we are,
it'd be easy.
You get what I'm saying? Out. It would be much
shopping
easier.
With whatever. No, it's true.
But living in a world where Utah thinks that they're a contender at 24,
and the Bulls haven't blown it up yet. Yeah, no.
You see, it's nasty work. Yes,
all right.
Indeed. All right, I think that's it. I think that's
2 weeks of Knicks.
Yeah. Thank you guys once again for tuning in to the Knicks in 6 podcast, man. We do this for y'all, man. We do this for y'all. It's always a good time. You can follow us everywhere at Knicks in 6 IX pod. You can follow the network everywhere at Smooth Family ENT. And you can follow me everywhere at Frostman Guru.
And I will follow you wherever you at. Follow us in these digital streets. And don't follow the Phoenix Suns because they suck. Shout out to you, Nick. Your team sucks. Shout out to you, Fat. Boston sucks. We in the building.
Nick Saunders?
Yeah. I was on the phone with him today. I was on the phone. I'm like, he was like, yo, how you gonna do a pod about the Knicks of all things? And I was better than the Suns. By the way, the Suns are going to play the Magic today.
Nick?
The Suns will lose to the Magic today. The Suns lost to the Magic today.
To the Magic.
Cheers.
They did. Of course he's a Suns fan that lives in Atlanta.
Of course.
What kind of science is that?
Makes more sense than being an Atlanta fan. Enjoy DeJounte. Knicks in 6.
Indeed. Yes, indeed. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.